Hey, you. That's right, you. If you're interested in going into nursing school, then you need to watch this video. I'm going to tell you how my nursing semester 3 experience was, so stay tuned. So I took 5 classes. The first one was research. The second, bioethics. The third class I took was Christian formations. It was only a 5-week class. After that, I was done. The fourth and fifth classes were split up. The first half of the semester was OB, and then the second half of the semester was pediatrics. So those were pretty intense 8-week courses. The semester was 16 weeks long in total. So I had 2 clinical rotations. The first one was OB, which was nice because I was able to see the NICU. I was able to see labor and delivery and postpartum. NICU was my favorite department, followed by postpartum. Labor and delivery was just too high stressed. Everyone was just on edge. And then whenever the baby had to come out, it was time to go. There was no time to figure out anything. We just had to rush into the OR or whatever it was and handle that baby coming out. Postpartum was nice because I was able to interact with the mother, the father, and then even the baby. So it was really cool. And then the NICU I also liked because I was able to just feed the baby, change the diapers, monitor their vitals, those types of things, administer medications, insert NG tubes were also another task that I did in the NICU. So 2 major concepts that I had to learn this semester. The first one was the vital signs and how they change from an infant, from a toddler to a preschool age, etc. And then the second most important thing this semester that I had to nail down like almost immediately is the bubble heat assessment. It's basically an assessment that you do on a postpartum mom, and this is to ensure that she's healing properly and that everything is going back to normal the way that it should be. So those 2 concepts, those 2 things were pretty much like nailed into our brains, and I could never forget. I had to do one on a real life patient, so it was good practice. And then the same thing with the vitals. Doing a assessment on a baby, on an infant, is something else. You're testing, making sure everything is there neurologically. There's nothing like webbed fingers or anything like that. You want to make sure that there's a thorough assessment done on the infant. So those 2 things were really cool. They were both assessment, very hands-on. It's not like I'm giving medications. I was making sure that everything was normal with the baby, the lung sounds and the heart, everything is beating fine. There's no murmurs present. And then the same thing with the mom, making sure that the fundus is, going soft and is firm. We want to make sure it's somewhat firm. You'll know when you feel it. Okay, so those 2 things were really unique this semester compared to the other 2 semesters. I feel that semester 3 was a lot more manageable because I had 1 class end at 5. The first 5 weeks was hell, but after that 5th week and that Christian formation class was over, I felt like I had an abundance of time because I was able to just put that time and effort into everything else. And then weeks 9 through 16, I only had 3 classes. Weeks 6 through 16, I only had 3 classes, so that was nice. I went from, studying OB and then the second half of the semester to studying pediatrics. So I pretty much just had research, bioethics, and pediatrics the whole way through. So it was very nice to try to focus on that. I did struggle a little bit with pediatrics. I ended up, trying really hard in that class, but my grade just steadily decreased. I passed it, but that was my worst grade this semester. I still ended up with, I think it was a 3.6 this semester, my best semester so far. So I'm proud of myself overall, but definitely pediatrics, don't underestimate it. Go into that class and give it your all. Make sure that you are staying consistent with studying so that way you don't dip down. I think ours, we only had 3 exams and then we had a final exam, which was cumulative. So you want to make sure that you're giving it your all for each exam. I did have 1 exam that was really low. The other 2 exams were the ones that kept me in the game. So I'm glad I actually tried hard on the first and the third exam. Otherwise, who knows? My experience for semester 3 might have been something different. But overall, it was a fun semester. It was very challenging, and I'm glad to be moving on to semester 4. So just to recap as well, I'm in an ELM program, entry-level master's program. And so basically what this program is, if you have a bachelor degree in another field other than nursing, you apply to this program and you earn a bachelor degree in the pre-licensure portion. And then after you earn your bachelor degree, which is what I'm about to do, I'm in semester 4 now. And then once I'm done with this semester, which is only 12 weeks, long, then I start my residency for 16 weeks, and that will be my 5th and final semester. So then after the 4 semesters of normal didactic learning, you have the 5th semester, which is residency, and then you earn your BSN, and then you continue through the program, and you are in the post-licensure part of it now, which is the master's part of it, and you're going to go ahead and earn a master's in nursing, MSN, and you are able now to work as a family nurse practitioner or specialize maybe in psychiatric nurse practitioner. I'm going to do the family nurse practitioner route, maybe go back for a DNP. I don't know yet, but that's what this program is. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking, wait, how is he only doing 5 semesters? That doesn't make sense. It's because it's an accelerated program. It's here in California. And yeah, it's definitely accelerated. So right now I'm doing 12-week semester for summer, which was nice the way I planned. Well, I didn't even plan it out like this. It happened to be that way. But my first semester and my fourth semester were both 12 weeks long. So I'm technically going to get done with it a little bit faster, as opposed to if I would have started, I don't know, in the fall, I wouldn't only have, the one summer semester. So overall, it's a great program. If you have a bachelor degree in something else and you're like, this is not for me, I really want to try nursing, give it a shot. Okay, I decided to do nursing and it's been a great decision so far, and I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, so that pretty much sums up my nursing experience for semester 3. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more nursing videos from me. I hope that anyone who finds these videos helpful, you drop a like, and good luck for anyone who's thinking about going into nursing school.